What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Today in the box we have Playboi Carti's new EP, Playboi Carti. Yep, I know, the most original album title of 2017, but for everything it lacks in that realm, it makes up for in content. He keeps his social media presence quite minimal, and his interviews are far and few between. To build a little context, his name is Jordan Carter, age 21, and he's been making music since 2011, so he's no stranger to the scene, which is why this first project of his has been much awaited. Best known for his songs Broke Boy, Betty, and What. He's also signed to ASAP Mob. His album has 15 songs on it with a total runtime of 47 minutes. So the album peaked at number 12 on the Billboard album charts, as well as number 6 on the rap album charts. And with Magnolia, a single off the album, going viral, it's definitely helped Carti in his campaign.
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks, running from a up, and I shoot at
30,000 on the first week sales. So with basically no promo and being his debut album, it's a decent number to be at. Compared to his counterparts like Yachty and Uzi, he should definitely be aiming a little higher than that. Funnily enough, he released his album on the same day as Kendrick's. Now, I'm not sure if that hurt him. They're making two different lanes of music, but I can't imagine it helped him very much. Carti's been popping since he released Broke Boy in 2015, but he doesn't really tweet much, so we just kind of been patiently waiting for a tape from him. But it's finally here, so this is what I got from it. Now, if we were going to compare it to an album like Kendrick's, let's say, then substance-wise, there isn't really much for you on this album. There's the normal talk of girls, guns, money, clothes, basic braggadocious shit that you get on your run-of-the-mill rap album. That being said, he has produced a very unique product here, very unique trap sound compared to any of the other trap artists out right now. I was watching an interview with him where he says that one of the reasons that his album took so long to come out was because he was really trying to find that producer that would help him cultivate this sound and not really give it to any other rappers. And it definitely shows in the production as well as his own rap style, where his southern drawl makes it sound like he's going out of his way for you to not understand him. However, on that note, one of the critiques that I have of this album is that some of the songs are a little bit interchangeable, I want to say. His flows seem to be very derivative of himself, if that makes sense.
this and I popped to some raw, this and I popped to some raw, this and I popped to some raw.
There was a lot of hype around the different acts that Carti was working with, names like Frank Ocean even. Now, in terms of the Frank Ocean influence, I can see a bit of that in the production maybe, but as far as the actual content and Carti's flows and his bars, I felt like there was no real experimentalism taken in that realm. But Carti definitely has succeeded in making his own brand of trap. I heard a Tory Lanez remix to the Magnolia beat, which for me just sounded wrong. And to Tory Lanez credit, he does tend to body a lot of the remixes that he does do, but the sound just wasn't there for me. Tracks that I liked, Yeah I Mean.
Shorty wanna ball with the ting. Money sitting tall, yeah I mean.
Let It Go, Other Shit, and New Chopper, which had the best bars on the whole album from A$AP Rocky. I didn't really think that Magnolia was that great of a track. I just kind of enjoy it for the fact that people who don't listen to Carti are getting down to a Carti song. I thought Woke Up Like This was okay. He makes a pretty decent point in saying that he kind of woke up to a world where people were stealing his flows. Now, it's arguable that people have taken his flows and have kind of stole his style. Could have made a few more points on that, gave his own take on it, but instead he chose to talk about his jewelry, which is fair enough. My rating, medium rare. The album was lit as hell and I'm still enjoying it. Definitely gonna need to see progression from Carti, just in terms of the content of his music. Lil Uzi's just released a song which blew up XO Tour Life. It's a very open, very honest song. I just haven't seen anything like that from Carti. Obviously this is his debut album, so there's still a lot of room for improvement and growth. Next week, no name. Peace.